Hi everyone, welcome to today's live, and today I'm going to talk to you about sleep, that elusive sleep. It's somehow when you get to bed, you're exhausted, you had a busy day and your head hits the pillow and bing, you're wide awake. I know that can happen to me and used to happen to me way more than it used to now. But I look back at the time when I was a real insomniac, I was seriously stressed in my life with a lot of anxiety. So I'm Chantal and at Confidence Mentor here at Unfold Your Freedom, and I really welcome you here, because I think it's really important to have some ideas around what can support you with sleep. Sleep is so healing on so many levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I don't know about you, but when I have a good night's sleep, which I have, as I mentioned earlier, more often than not, and it's the best feeling, I wake up in the morning feeling really alive. I wake up in the morning feeling excited about the day. I don't have this dread. I know that I'll be able to handle everything that I can do. And when I was really recovering from a car accident, I needed a lot more sleep. I had to also have naps during the day. I don't need any of those now, and it's the best feeling. And also what I'm finding now is that when I do have those nights where I don't get to sleep and my mind just seems to be alive and awake, and now it's more positive than negative. In the past, I don't know about you, but when you go to sleep, often our thoughts are what I should have done, could have done, didn't do, what I should have said, didn't said. And that is then what keeps going. They're the stories that we create. And when you go to bed and it's so quiet at night, what you realize is then you become really aware of what your thoughts are all about and what the stories that you create around those thoughts, and or the things that you felt hurt by, didn't do, you hurt someone. So I found that now that even though I don't sleep, sometimes I don't sleep, could be full moon, it could be just because I'm excited, because I have got something I'm worried about, is that I now use these techniques, which I'm going to talk to you about, and at the end I'm going to do a guided meditation. In addition, I've already got a recorded one as well, which I'll put into the comments or into the post, is that I now know that I'm relaxing my body. Because what's really important it's not only the sleep, because as they say when you meditate, you only need a certain amount of meditation. I think it's about half an hour for 4 hours sleep. So what I do is I just calm my body, I calm my mind. Look, I have to even sometimes get up and do something, particularly if it's on my mind. It might be I want to write a blog, it might be I want to remember to do something. I write up and journal my thoughts, particularly if it's something that I need to work on, work through, whatever it might be. So I think it's important that you do what's right for you in addition. So what it is, when you go to bed, and it's like with the day routine, which I did a morning one the other time, you've got to also create routines. When we are rushed, when we're busy, we actually don't think, we're being mindless, we get to bed, we actually haven't allowed ourselves to calm down. And it's like with anything, we need to have routines in our life, whether it be in the morning, during the day, how we do something, we need to create a routine. So what I've found is it's sort of like I do read in bed. I must say that's something I've loved doing and all the time, but they even say don't read in bed, because really what you're saying to your body is when you go to bed, when you actually lie in your bed, you're here to sleep. And perhaps other activities too, but you're here to sleep. So it's like you prepare yourself for that. So you have a shower if you do shower at night. You use essential oils if I need to. You put on your pajamas if you do nighties pajamas. You create all these things saying to your body, I'm now ready to go to bed. You have your nice sheets. You might even get your bed, like they do in hotels, is have your bed all nicely ready for you to hop into, and you get that sense of excitement. So also beforehand, they often say, and I still don't do this very well, don't watch TV beforehand, because that excites your mind, excites your brain, it keeps you active. Don't use your mobiles and look at social media. All those things that we love doing, we must try and stop doing that. I'm getting a lot better in that, and I find it makes a huge difference, because it doesn't activate my brain, not only from a positive point of view, but a negative, because then you can see, oh, they're doing that, I'm not doing that. You start to compare, and that's when it starts to churn. You start to churn, and you actually then don't have a good, deep sleep. So one way you can do now is to help you rejuvenate is actually do a body scan. So all you need to do is when you're lying in bed, or even before you go to bed, is just, close your eyes, and all you need to do is just gently scan from the top of your head all the way down. And each time you breathe in, you just breathe in, I'm relaxing, And as you exhale, just allowing yourself to soften. You might even just do that right now. Just allow yourself to soften. And as you go through your body, what you're doing is you're looking at where you're still holding on to tension. Then you just breathe through that. And what you can also do is also tighten your body. So like now, tighten your fists, relax. Tighten your shoulders, relax. Tighten your face, relax. So that also helps release any of the tension out of your body. So again, you go all the way down in your body. Just feel yourself going, just feel yourself dropping deeper and deeper into that sense of stillness and calm, releasing anxiety, releasing tension, just softening, just feeling that happening. I'm relaxing. I'm letting go. I'm relaxing. I'm letting go. And you could even say, I'm ready for bed. I'm looking forward to sleep. So what you're doing is you're just psychologically preparing yourself for that. So all you need to do as well is when you're doing that, you can also extend that and just start sitting and listening. Just listening to your thoughts. Because once you become aware of your thoughts, then you know how to let them just pass you by. Because remember, a thought is just a thought. It's what we do with that thought. So just become aware of the thoughts that you've been having or you are having. And it's like you just start visualizing. It's like a TV screen. You know how they just have each scene passes by, or like clouds in the sky. I'm having a thought. You let it pass by. Thought, pass by. Because what you're doing is you're not attaching yourself to that thought. Because once you attach yourself to that thought, that's when you run amok. That's when you run off on those stories. That's when you start thinking what you should be doing. I then do also a list. I make a list of things that I need to do. Because often when you fall asleep or when you go into bed, you remember you should be doing this, you should be doing that. So I get myself ready for the next day, particularly when I was going out and about more and when I was in the corporate world. Get your clothes ready. Get them ironed. Prepare, if you do lunches or breakfast, prepare what you can before you go to bed. Now, these sounds all logical. You might be all doing them already, but do them in your awareness now, because now you realize why you're doing that. If you need to take paperwork, or you've got to, like when I used to drop products off at my stockists or clients, I'd have them all ready before I went. I'd have the invoice ready. I'd even have my keys there so I wouldn't forget. And you know what? When I was stressed, guess what? I could forget that anyhow. Because when you're stressed, you're being mindless. When you're stressed, you're thinking of everything else rather than what you need to do here. And that's when you do put your keys in the different spot, when you do put, the butter in the oven and all those sort of things. So just sit quietly, scan your body, listen to your thoughts, and just allow yourself to release. And then also what you would do is the meditation. But what I'm going to suggest to you beforehand is questions you can also ask yourself before when you are sitting and listening and you want to write these things down. I've found what has helped me is to go through my day. So go reverse my day. What went well, what didn't go well, what could I have done differently? So you can ask yourself things like, what did I learn today? What could I have done differently? What is positive about what happened? What can I do? So what can you do tomorrow that you didn't do today? Who could you have asked for help? Because when we're busy, we often don't ask for help. So where could you have done it differently? Could you have cancelled an appointment, postponed an appointment, asked someone to help you? So all these things help you. And also what I do is, and I love doing this, I also do a lot of gratitudes. I do my morning gratitudes, but also do my evening gratitudes. So I look back at all the beautiful things that have happened in my life. Because no matter what is happening, there's always those little moments of joy. And what you do is you just put a beautiful smile on your face. So think of the little things. Like the other day, I went for a beautiful walk in the bush up here in the hills in Darlington. And little children have gone and put all these gorgeous little teddy bears along the pathway. Colourful teddy bears with little notes on them. And that really just lifted my soul. Because there's so much love and kindness out there that we forget. So look at who was kind to you, what you've done, who were you kind to. All these things make a big difference about you being able to let yourself go and just going to, I'm ready for that beautiful sleep. So just imagine that. All right, so now I'm going to take you through a meditation. I have got my notes here. So while I'm getting them ready for you, what I'd like you to do now is just simply make yourself comfortable. Oops. And if you're wearing glasses, take your glasses off. Making sure, if you're not, or you might like to lie down, but make sure your back is straight, so that way you can breathe, so you're not blocking the energy of your breath. Hands just gently in your lap, knees uncrossed, legs uncrossed, ankles. So we're freeing it up. And what I'll do is when we start, I'm going to use my bells to start, and then I'll also ring the bell for when you're to come back. So that way you're not thinking about sitting there, just sitting there, so you can really allow yourself to release. So, and also perhaps letting people know that you're don't want to be disturbed. All right, so let's just get started. So take a beautiful deep breath in. Again, this is a ritual that I use in my meditations because we're now preparing ourselves to let go and release. So all I want you to do now is just become present in the space that you're in. And all you're going to do now is just focus on your breath as you gently inhale and as you gently exhale. Now, even though we're not going to sleep now, or you may be, depending where you are in the world, you can use this evening. So just remembering all you're doing right now is just simply being present and letting go of your day that you've had so far. With each breath out, feeling yourself releasing and relaxing deeper and deeper into your body. So allowing all those energies, those fragmented part of you, to come back into your body through your breath. And feeling yourself softening and melting into your chair or on the floor. And so slowly now you're beginning to visualize the day washing away. And now simply enjoying this moment of not doing. This moment of not rushing. Just simply being. So just visualize. You might even like to visualize yourself now lying in bed. Feeling warm and comfortable. Being totally supported by the bed. Just bringing your energy and your tension through your breath into the moment. Just feeling yourself easing further and further into this beautiful space. Becoming aware of the silence of the night and silence of the evenings. We're visualizing this. And allowing that now to envelop you, embrace you. Feeling yourself getting calmer and calmer with each breath that you take in. Just really enjoying that space you're creating of no demands on you. No one asking you to do anything. You don't need to worry about tomorrow. Think of today. You're simply now present in this moment. You might like to gently scan your body, just starting from the top of your head. Just dropping your energy all the way down to your feet. And as you do so, just feeling the agitation, the worry, the busyness release. So the next couple of moments, just keep scanning your body. Just taking your attention from the busyness of your mind, if you're still busy, into your body. And just feeling the tension dissipating. Feeling your muscles relaxing. Feeling your face softening. And really beginning to feel relaxed and blissed out. Feeling yourself getting heavier and heavier. Now becoming aware of any distractions you might still have, any of those unwanted thoughts. Just allowing them now to come and go. So remember, like the screen on TV, It's just a scene, allowing them to pass by. Or visualizing it like water in a brook, sitting in front of a brook. Your thoughts are just passing you by. A thought is a thought. A thought is a thought. So now catch yourself as soon as you start thinking of anything distracting. Just name it, I'm having a thought. Let it pass you by. So now just thinking about stop resisting, just opening yourself up, just acquiescing to this moment. Acquiescing to nothing being nothing but here, So let's start looking at the day that you've had in this beautiful calm state. All you're going to do now is just visualize the end of the day and just go back, slowly just go back through your day. Like you did with your body scan, just slowly go back and release. Looking at what you achieved, what you didn't achieve, and what could you have done differently. Keep coming back to your breath. All you're doing is simply observing without judgment and without criticism. You're just simply observing what happened during your day and then letting it go. Keep releasing with each breath out. Ever so gently, quietly, and now effortlessly. Feeling your breath deepening, slowing down as it slows you down. Becoming aware of any agitation that might be arising as you think of your day. Any emotions around that takes you away from this blissful state that you're now feeling. So again, just visualizing being on your bed, relaxed, comfortable. Feeling at ease, and just feeling yourself slowing down. Just using this time to reflect. Remembering we're not dwelling, we're just letting it pass by. If you're feeling discouraged, acknowledge, name and pass by. If you're feeling excited, just acknowledge, accept and pass by. Remembering it is what it is. What happened today is what it is. Tomorrow you can do it differently. Just enjoying being with your breath. And enjoying looking at what you did achieve today. Just feeling yourself opening to what you've achieved, no matter how small. Remembering there's no need to be perfect. So just for the next few moments, just simply being with your breath, being in this beautiful space that we've created here together. Allowing yourself to keep dropping in to your body, dropping out of your mind to your body. Feeling so relaxed now. Feeling your body getting heavy, your eyes softening. Your mind is calming down. So when you're ready, taking a beautiful deep breath, just feeling yourself coming back into the moment, just knowing that this is what you can do each night to support you in your sleep. So opening your eyes, coming back into the space that you're in. All I want you to do now is just to tune in. How does your body feel now? Because remember, as I said earlier, sometimes you might not get to sleep, but you just know that you've rested. You've rested your mind, you've rested your body. You've supported yourself for the day. So it might be you go back through your day, remember, to then tomorrow just look at what your day is and just letting it all go. Because all that's important is being right now with yourself, keeping your body calm. Because that also helps with your health. And I'll end this live with Thomas Ducker's quote, which I really, really love. Sleep is the golden chain that ties health and our bodies together. Sleep is the golden chain that ties health and our bodies together. So if you've got any comments, anything you'd like to know, I also have a Unfold Your Meditation online meditation course that I will put the links in, because you know you might like to learn to meditate. Something I also forgot to mention earlier is that sometimes when you do have apps at night, it means you have your phone next to you, which means, guess what, we will go look at social media or emails and things like that. I do that, I don't do it anymore. That's why I often advocate, or I do advocate, that learning to meditate in your own time, in your own space, is as powerful and can be as powerful, even more powerful than having apps. However, there's a space for apps too, and I will give you a meditation as well to get you started, because sometimes you do just need that support. It's like having wheels on a bike, you know, training wheels. You've got to take those eventually training wheels off. Any comments, any thoughts, any ideas that you do, I'd love to hear. Comment and I'll get back to you. Namaste and have a beautiful rest of the day and a good night's sleep. If not a good night's sleep, feeling a lot more peace and calm. Bye. Namaste.